When it comes to marketing, a lot of you have been waiting all winter to do your seasonal marketing. And the problem in this profession is that a lot of docs can only market when the weather's nice. Now, some of you got hammered with a cold winter, and now that the sun's out, you've got summer festivities, carnivals, and you've got to get out into your community now that the weather's nice and do your spinal screenings and grow. Well, we just got done doing a 10-minute talk, and I'm going to drop in some footage here at a real estate office. And what we did is a small talk to 14 people in attendance, and we signed up 21 new patients. Now, what's cool is we recorded this thing, and we did an excellent audio that we share with our docs that are using the corporate skeleton key. It's modeled behavior. I show exactly what I do to my audience that runs that program. What we do at the Art of the Close workshop is teach you the recipe so you can do this on your own and you can learn to do 10-minute talks in your community. What we also do at the Art of the Close is I have people tell me what it is they want to hear about, what the talk topic and scenario is, and I throw together and do it right in front of the audience a 10-minute talk. It's just that good. The recipe's just that reproducible, and we always wind up with a standing ovation because doctors are blown away that it is, in fact, a recipe that you can follow, a framework that you can then do. But I want to show you live footage of this talk we just did, and we signed up 21 new patients, and we call that Polish math, because I've gotten some hate mail. You know you're making a difference when people send you those fun emails, and they say, well, that's Chiro math. How could you get 21 people? Look, I'm Polish. We have 14 people there, and we prepaid and signed up 21 new patients who run their swipes on their credit cards. They come with cash, they write a check, because we always speak outside the room. Now, that's a technique that we share at the Art of the Close. Speaking outside the room is how we have whole families coming in. You see, we don't just have a pediatric practice. We don't just have a practice full of professional athletes. We have it all. That's a family practice. And when you can speak outside the room, you can also have a family practice. When you can learn to do a 10-minute talk after you've been to our Art of the Close, you no longer need to do seasonal marketing. So now that it's nice outside, you don't have to go out and do spinal screenings every weekend just to get your new patients. You can actually learn to do this 10-minute talk. You can get out of seasonal marketing. You can really build a family practice, and you can have your time on the weekends to yourself, to your family, because in 8 minutes, which is what we did in this talk, we signed up 21 prepaid new patients. And because we got paid, we also made it risk reversal. So there's a really cool recipe. We're setting a trend in chiropractic. Get to the Art of the Close. We've got some dates coming up, and these workshops sell out because we pack them in to about 60 docs in a room. That's it. At the end of every talk, what we have is a Congo line of people signing up with my CA, making appointments, and it's reproducible for now hundreds of doctors that have been to this workshop. The reason I'm telling you this is that the live footage and these live talks, we save it and we do the audio as social proof and modeled behavior for my docs that run the Corporate Skeleton Key program. When you do the Art of the Close, you'll get to see me do at least one of these live, and the idea becomes, you can do this. You can reproduce it. You can get out of seasonal marketing, get your practice full, and build it on whatever you want. But to me, a family practice is where it's at. Not just one kind or the other kind of new patients, but I want to build a well-rounded practice, and I have what many docs want, and that is predictable growth. And the reason the predictable growth is so serious and it's so succinct is that it saves you your family time, your weekends, and now that it is nice outside, take your kids to the beach. You can thank me for all the new patients in your practice on Monday, and don't worry about it till Monday, because you won't be spinal screening after you get to the Art of the Close. See you there.